welcome back. All right, let me see. I get my audio. All right, welcome back to the N.y.a show. Appreciate the continued support as always. Yeah, as always, had to bust back with a couple of shows tonight for my, saying for everybody. I always support the show. And once again, you guys, it's the N.y.a show hoodie with myself. One of the stills from, if I'm not mistaken, no, that's from the second intro. What's on the back? What's on the back here? But I think that's from the second intro, not that original, the OG intro that I just played. So shout out to my wife as always, my number one supporter, number one commenter. She actually listens to these stories, top to bottom. So I appreciate everybody listening to these stories top to bottom because in all actuality, man, like it's important. You know what I'm saying? Like it's one of them stories that if you tune into the news and you just listening to the stories bypass, these things would catch your eye and be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like why that happened or like what's going on there or I'm going to look more into that because when I do the stories, it's always for the look more into that factor. It ain't for you to just hear this little quick big. I'm trying to rush this information out fast as I can, hit the key points, but it's on you if anything like captures your eye to go and do extra research on the topic. So I want to talk about the six civilians who lost their life in an extremist attack on Mogadishu beachside hotel. The police in Somalia say 9 people, including 3 soldiers, were killed on Friday, June 9th. Night's extremist attack on a beachside hotel in the capital, Mogadishu. And let me see. I have this. Of course, I'm wanting to put this one up as well. If I go ahead and get it open to show you if anybody that doesn't know what Somalia is, like on the horn of Africa, by Kenya, Ethiopia, I see Uganda right there, Sudan that I've talked about a gazillion times. And I see Kenya, that's for my medallion on my wedding day when I had a medallion around my neck. That was directly from Kenya. All right, the police statement published on Saturday said 10 other people were wounded while 84 were rescued from the horror of the hours long assault that ended early Saturday morning. Al Qaeda's East Africa affiliate, Al-Shabaab, claim responsibility for the attack. So these the type of times we living in where people do an attack on people like that, take people alive, and they so quick to say, "Yeah, I did it," just because I don't think that they care about what are the true repercussions for it. The extremist group is known for carrying out attacks on hotels and other high-profile locations in Mogadishu, and usually starting with a suicide bombing. So they used to coming up in this area of Somalia and just doing what they want to do, putting the attacks out because there's some ongoing beef, of course, that they got with whoever the ruling power is. Witnesses had told the Associated Press that some people were trapped inside the beach in the Pearl Beach Hotel, which is popular with government officials. The Limbo Beach area is known. Is one of Mogadishu's most popular. So you could be in town, not even trying to be on no rah rah shit. You could just be in town chilling, and this could have been you. You know what I'm saying? You could have been a U.S. embassy person that's over there on business, and this could have been you. You could have been a person that was real. Hey, I'm gonna take my wife out this weekend, or my husband, or whatever, your partner out this weekend, and we're gonna get it popping this weekend. We're gonna hit the hotel, and then we're gonna come back to the house. That could have been you. You know what I'm saying? The assault began at 8 p.m. on Friday when 7 attackers stormed the hotel, a popular spot at Lindo Beach along Mogadishu's coastline, and it ended at 2 a.m. Police say after a fierce gunfight between security forces and the militants, all of whom were killed during the battle. So everybody that came up in there lost their life. So everybody was considered a suicide bomber. Nobody came out alive. Yasin Nur was at the restaurant and told AFP it was associated. It was full of people as it was recently renovated. So it was a nice spot. Everybody was at this spot. People were injured. People died. Last year was the deadliest for civilians in Somalia since 2017 after the Islamic Al-Shabaab group stepped up its insurgency. The UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres stated in a report unveiled last February between September 2022 and February 2023. The UN mission in Somalia recorded a more than 100% increase in the number of civilian casualties to 1,059, including 382 dead, most of them attributed to the Al-Shabaab. He said most of them contributed to the side terrorist group, militant group. that's wreaking havoc throughout the areas, the extremist groups. So will they really be brought for justice for this? I highly doubt it. But people were out there with their phones looking at what happened, and like you said, we're looking at people that lost their lives. You know what I'm saying? Three, you know, it's 9 people, including 3 soldiers, were killed on Friday over there in Somalia. Because in other parts of the world, everything and all together, when it comes to how everybody feeling, they do have these suicidal bombs. We don't see this as much here in the United States, where somebody just go up in a place and literally, they do it, of course, with these school shootings in a way, but these like set out attacks by extremist groups that really got beef with whoever the people in power is. Y'all let me know what your thoughts are on the stories. The N.y.a show as always. Appreciate you.